Hey, what's up everyone? It's Ray from NoCo Strong Junk Removal. Today I'm going to show you how to supplement your junk removal by adding a service of carpet removal. It's a little labor intensive, but not too bad, but there's good money in it. This is a job where you can make, in one day, $1,000 to $1,500, sometimes even more. So stay tuned and we'll get right at it. Hey guys, it's Ray from NoCo Strong Junk Removal. Today we're doing a carpet removal. You can see down here we already started. Let me get that and show you. We have to cut all the carpet out and then haul it away. So right now Brody's scraping up the staples, so the staples are on the floor. Just makes it easier for the flooring guy so he doesn't have to do it. Get that all done and swept up. This will be ready to laminate flooring put down. Alright, so here's the carpeted areas. We have a closet and the main entry right here. Just a small piece we'll get rid of. We'll get rid of the flooring or the carpet in the hallways. So this hallway, down this hallway, this bedroom. We have this closet. This bedroom has 2 closets. So we'll get all that out. Then you have 3 closets here. We'll make sure and get them taken care of. We have this bedroom. And this is a double wide closet, but it's all easy to remove, which I'll show you when we're doing it, how to do it without having to take these doors off. It actually works pretty easily. So we've got that. Then we have the master bedroom that we'll remove the carpet on. And then last but not least, we've got this little piece in the closet here. And we'll get that out of there as well. So this was a rental property that the tenants just really abused this place, unfortunately. So we cleared it all out yesterday. Today we're removing the carpet. And we'll get that all taken care of. I'll show you a few spots along the way that we're working on just so you can see how we do it. And then, yeah. So here we're getting ready to remove this carpet and this carpet. This is the hallway. You can do 2 ways. You can either pull this and peel it out and roll it in the roll when you roll this carpet up, or you can take and score here like that, so that when you pull, as long as you have a good cut, when you pull, it'll tear it right off like that. You have this door shut, and you pull it right out like that. So then you can keep moving. You don't have to try and fight with that little piece inside the closet. Now the reason that one just went so easy is because this is where the water heater was, and it has linoleum, so there's no carpet in there. So, see if I can turn some light on. Yeah, there's some light. So here, we'll do the same thing. Razor knife. So we'll cut across, right across here, and peel it out. For those of you who have not done this kind of thing, when you cut across here, you'll get to this point, you're hitting the door jamb. Well, don't keep cutting and then scar up the wood. Just stop and turn and go from this direction. Now, normally, when you go from a transition from a hallway to a bedroom, you normally have where they have put a seam right at the door. This is what I mean. So underneath here, so when they installed it, they cut here, started a new piece here, and then they used carpet tape underneath it. But when you remove it, you don't have to cut anything. You already got a seam cut. So here, peel that up. And just get this the rest of the way off the tack strip. And then here's another bedroom, the same thing, where there should be seam tape. So we'll check and see. And That one didn't, but that's okay, it's still easy to tear. Then what you can do is take this piece here and just roll it up and haul it out of here. So as you can see, got that piece rolled up, it's out of the way. Now we'll pull these up real quick, which you always want to pull at an angle. It just makes it easier. Pull it all the way out. And for this kind of stuff, guys, make sure you're wearing a mask, because there's so much fine dirt that goes down into the carpet and the pad. You don't want to be breathing that stuff in. So here, same thing, grab from the corner, peel on an angle, it's done. All right, so I'm in the master bedroom right now. And as you can see, I just cut the carpet, rolled it up into two. So we're trying to keep the rolls no wider than 8 feet from here to here. So this room has to be 14 feet across, so we just did 7 foot wide. So what I do is I take a measure tape and say, okay, 7 feet, and then score it, and you can kind of see the score that I did with the razor knife. I don't worry about cutting through the pads because they're smaller pieces and we take those out in separate rolls. But for the carpet, for us, with our trailer and everything, we don't want any more than 8 feet. So these will each be 7 feet, so it's no problem. So all I did with that is found the center mark, cut all the way across with a razor knife, came back, peeled away this from the tack strips all the way around, pulled it away from the wall a little bit, and then rolled it up. That was that one. Then I came back and again detached it from the tack strip around here, and then pulled it away from the wall, rolled it up. There's that one. Those are ready to go now. The next thing will be to remove the padding, which the way they do padding, if you're not familiar with it, they staple them to the floor, which just see these little divots here, and like here and here. Now we're fortunate that these guys didn't use a ton of staples, but anytime you have a seam, like here's a seam, there's a lot more because they want that held in place and don't want it separating on the seam. But in the middle and stuff is just sporadic here and there. Every now and then you get a carpet installer who goes crazy with thumbtacks, or not thumbtacks, with staples, and they're just very annoying because you have to remove them once everything's up. So all that banging and stuff in the background you hear, that's Brody removing the tack strips in that first room we started in. These rooms, we're gonna leave the tack strips because they're gonna have new carpet put in, and these are still in good shape, so they'll just reuse these tack strips with the new carpet. But we will get the floors prepped and everything for them so that they can just come in and start the install. They don't have to remove tacks or staples or anything like that. All right, some of the things to keep in mind also is the floor vents. Normally the floor vents are on the carpet like that. They just lift out. There's nothing holding them in place other than gravity. So you can just pull those out. Sometimes when they cut the opening, they make them really tight, so these are wedged in there and you have to just kind of pry them out a little bit, but they come right out. So that's how you remove those. Like there's one over there, one over here. You remove those before you remove the carpet. All right, so that takes care of that room. Got all the pad up, so now the only thing left to do is scrape up the staples. Like I said, we're gonna leave the tack strips in place. But yeah, we'll scrape up the staples and then sweep up and we're done. So some of the things you have as an obstacle is doors that are bifold doors and then doors like this. So we have just a little bit of a lip, but getting out of that corner is kind of tough. So an easy remedy for that, get your razor knife, just cut a section out so it's out of the way. Then it's real simple to just pull this away. Same with this here. What you want to do is cut a the section apart here like that. So now that's out of the way. Then with this, it makes it easy to just pull this underneath, and if you need to, just cut another piece so it's easy for you to maneuver, and then you can just take the little remnant pieces out. So that's how you do that. So I'm going to get started on this one, and you'll see how it goes. So here, I'm going to show you how these tack strips come out. So normally, see if I can get that close enough to it. Right here, you see two nails side by side. So that small nail is what comes stock with these strips when you buy them. But some carpet layers want to put their own nails in so it's a stronger hold. So you get a bigger nail, which makes it tough to remove. But see here you have a regular, and then here you have one that the carpet layer put in there. Regular one, and then over here, same thing. The way to get these out, the best way to get them out, is you use a flat bar, which is this guy here. If you don't know what that is, you can get it in any hardware store. And you hammer it underneath there and then pry it up. And just go to the nails that are the big nails. Don't worry about trying to get the small ones out, because they'll automatically come out as you pop the big ones out. 98% of the time. Every now and then they don't. But anyway, I'm going to set the camera down and I'll show you what it looks like as I go. That's how you take care of those in one sweep. If you try and do like these nails here, the small nails, stuff, you can split the wood, and then you have several different pieces you're messing with, and it winds up not being fun at all for cleanup or anything. So again, pry underneath the bigger nails, just keep going until the whole thing is up. So this is what it looked like once we were finished. We wound up scraping all the staples off, removing all the tack strips, so that when the flooring guys came in, they didn't have to worry about that part of the prep. They can just get in there and do the install. But as you can see, it turned out pretty good. Got rid of all the funky carpet and pad that was in there. Customer was totally thrilled, and it was a job well done. All right, so let me break it down for you. To do carpet removal, you have to charge a couple different ways. One is if you remove the carpet, the padding, the staples, and the tack strips. For something like this job, I charge $1 per square foot. This particular job was 1,170 square feet, so I charged $1,170. All in all, it took us about 8 hours to complete the job, and it was minimal dump fee charges. I think it was like $30 by the time we were all said and done. Now, normally it would have cost more, but the guy at the landfill just wrote it up for a minimal amount, so I was fine with that. This is a great add-on service to your junk removal for rentals and for move-outs, things like that that are trashed if you're having to do a full clean out. Well, I hope that video was nice and informative for you, and I hope that it motivates you to maybe add that service onto your junk removal. That kind of demo is not very messy like if you're tearing out drywall or anything, so it's a great way to go in, get some extra money out of the deal. Let me just give you a quick scenario. The one that is in the video, that was a house that we had to do a tenant trash out. We removed everything, and I just happened to mention to the customer, said, hey, you know, what are you doing with the floors? They said, oh, we're going to get it replaced, put in laminate floors and recarpet the bedrooms. I said, well, you know, if you need somebody to remove the carpet, we do that as well. So that suggestion was all I did. And at first they said, oh, the flooring guy is going to do it. So lo and behold, later that night, I got a call from the customer, said, you know, we closed up all the windows after everything was cleared out of the house, and it still smells real bad, so we'd like you to come in and rip all that out. So I did, and that was, you know, almost $1,200 worth of business right there. So definitely something for you to try, and let me know how it goes. Leave a comment below. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.